Hi, Narrowboat Lockdown number 4. We've just fitted our new diesel pump at last, and
yay!
Here's the old one, and you can see it's kind of a bit buckled up at the top there, and this was leaking rather badly. So I'm just going to have a chat with Aisha and see how she's doing down there. So
great that I get this lovely job of fixing the bloody
we'll just swing
engine.
This round then.
Okay.
And now
okay,
guys, don't have a go at me because Aisha's down there. I know this is a manly job and I should be down there, but this is the age of equality, and there are women doing these things, especially boaters. All right. So anyway,
well, this is the offending article.
Let's get right down there.
Our fuel pump, replacing
that little
the gold
black thing. And how much was that?
£10.
£10.
Yes.
And what were we quoted by one source?
Over 300.
Over 300. So quite a savings there. And also, we haven't had to pay
You haven't had the bill for my labour yet, though.
Oh, right, okay. Dear, that's bad news, that is. But anyway, so how did it go, Aisha? Let's just pull back a bit.
Well,
you know, what were the problems you had fitting it?
Getting the old one off was a bugger, of course, it always is. The fiddliness of it. One of the problems that we had was to get the fuel pump off, we had to take our oil filter off, and whoever put our oil filter on very stupidly put it on and really tightened it. For those of you who ever are replacing oil filters or filters of any kind, you hand tighten those things because they tighten up later. So basically that was a trip to Halfords, risking bloody coronavirus, standing in the queue there to get some filter pliers. That was half the morning because it was a long queue. Back here and taking off the filter. So once I'd got the filter off, I was able to get to the nut on the underside of this little beauty.
Let's get right down there.
You can see there's a nut on the top there, and there's a corresponding one on the bottom that we had to get off.
Okay.
So we've got access to that once that oil filter was off. Pulled it away, undid the Jubilee clips, got the old one out, and then started again with the new one, connecting it all back up. Of course, the nuts that fitted the old pump didn't fit the new one, so that was fun and games, trying to find...
Yeah, so I managed to find at least one good nut, longer, but it was the same size, same thread, and that went in okay, didn't it?
It did. It was not too bad. The gods were with us at that moment.
So are you happy with the job?
I am very happy with the job. Just been tightening up all the connections in the last few minutes, so... Moment of truth, we're going to turn her on.
But just before we go to the moment of truth, and we'll start the engine in just a second, just want to ask you, how was it working down in the engine hole? Because the truth is I'm bigger than you, and there is an advantage to a smaller person working down there. I think that's a very good reason.
That's your excuse for not getting down in the...
But I described working
manky engine hole. How was it? Well, as I don't think we're allowed to swear on YouTube, I probably won't answer that question.
Okay, so asterisk, asterisk, asterisk.
Suffice to say, I'm in pain in places I didn't know I had today.
Yeah. It's also
doing
known
sort of yoga moves to get down here.
Boater engine yoga, all right, which means going down in your engine hole and you're bending over and crouching in all kinds of weird positions and using muscles that you didn't know you had.
Exactly so.
All right, okay.
But I'm also feeling rather proud, or at least I will be if it all starts up. So we shall see. Fingers crossed, chaps.
Yeah, and this will segue into the next vlog that we want to do, which is and we're all about self-sufficiency.
Yes, we are.
And we're in the middle of lockdown here, so we're doing okay at the moment. You know, we are close to Tesco, so that helps, but there's a big queue.
I tell you this, people were asking, you know, what are some of the issues that you have as a boater that come up that is unique to living in a house? Well, if we hadn't fitted this fuel part to ourselves, we discovered today that the guy who was going to do it couldn't because his partner is very, very poorly. So what would you do, right? Stuck in the middle of nowhere? nobody can come and help you. You've got to learn to do it yourself. So it's always good, but it's actually particularly good at this time if you're on a boat to learn these things yourselves if you can in the middle of lockdown.
Okay.
So feeling quite puffed up at the moment with having hopefully achieved that. We shall see. Shall we turn on the engine?
Any second, yeah.
Okay.
So self-sufficiency, that's what we're about, especially at this time lockdown where we don't know whether we can get help, if anybody can come out. So
Indeed.
Right, would you like then to switch on the engine? It's going to get a bit noisy here.
You're going to follow me. Oh, you're going to look down. Okay, here we go.
Gonna
Fingers
look
crossed,
down.
guys.
Okay,
right.
so wait for it.
Here we go, on the count of
They're noisy
3.
things, diesel
1,
engines.
2, 3. All right, just turning on the ignition. And then we give it a few seconds.
So there's a little ring here you pull, and this cuts the diesel supply. Do you want me to do it?
Yes, why don't you do that?
Okay. And you'll be careful not to get your hand caught. There you go. So that cuts the diesel supply off. Switch off the ignition. Anyway, we'll check tomorrow, but that's it for today. We're doing okay. The weather's got warmer and brighter, which is nice. And we'll let you know. We'll probably show you the water situation that we have next.
We've got a kind of an interesting thing to share on. Talking of self-sufficiency and water. You want to say a few words on that? Just flip the camera around here.
Okay, so yeah, just to end up. So we have just had installed this water filtration system. What this means is we don't need to worry about running out of water and having to find a water point somewhere on the London canals or anywhere in England. We can take water from the river or the canal, goes through a number of filters, and then so wherever we are, we've got water at our disposal. Fantastic idea. We need to check it out, see if it works, but we'll run through that with you guys in the next vlog. Okay?
Okay.
That's
Splendid,
it.
something to look forward to. More self-sufficiency. We hope everybody else is doing well during the last couple of weeks and surviving lockdown. Tune in again soon for our next vlog.
Okay.
In the meantime, take care.
Bye-bye.